Hello and welcome to another edition of Dad vs. Daughter. I'm Tim the Dad.
I'm Megan the daughter.
And today we're playing Monster Fluxx. Monster Fluxx is a variation of the Fluxx series of games, which is, I would consider that a filler game. It's not gonna take you very long to play. You can probably play a game in 10 minutes while you're waiting, to play something more substantial. The game really is simple. You start off and you have a basic rule. You're going to draw a card and you're going to play a card. So it's as simple as that. However, you will be changing the rules as the game goes on.
Yep.
Not only that, you'll also be changing the win conditions on what you need in order to win. So let's just take a look. Here is an example of a rule. This says play 4, and it replaces any of the other play rules that are already in play. So if you play this rule, then you're going to play 4 cards from your hand if you are able to.
And this is the win condition card there in pink, and it tells you need to have 2 of these keepers, and a keeper is a green card. So you want 2 of those to win the game.
So, yeah, so when you're talking about that, whoop, look at this card. So like on this, you need both the Franken Monster and the Teenage Detectives. So when you play a keeper, you'll play it actually in front of you. And so when you have the conditions met by the goal, you're going to win the game. And that's real easy as far as being able to tell who wins. So let's shuffle these up and we're going to play Fluxx. All right, so the first thing we do is we deal each player 3 cards. And just want to mention that this game accommodates up to 6 players. I would say that this is probably more fun with more players that you have because there's a lot of cards that interact where you can steal keepers from other players and that sort of thing. So the more players you have, I think the better it is. But we enjoy it as a 2-player game.
Okay, so I'm going to go first. So the basic rule says draw 1. So I'll draw a card, and I'm going to play this goal, Rest in Peace. It says you need the tombstone, and it's either the ghost or the skeleton. So there's our win condition, and that's it. Draw 1, played 1.
You drew 1 and played 1.
Yep.
So I'll do the same. And you know what? I will replace that goal with a new one. It's called Zombie Uprising. So we need the tombstone and zombies.
Okay. Draw 1. And I'm going to play the witches as my keeper. So I'll keep that right down there. And your turn.
All right. Well, I keep drawing up goals. So I'm going to replace that one with bats in the belfry. So we need bats and a castle.
Okay. Draw 1. And I'm going to put the bats down. So all I need is the castle now, and I win.
Well, I wouldn't get too attached to that.
Nope.
Okay, because I'm going to change the goal. And it's skeleton in the closet, where I need the skeleton in the spooky door.
Alright. Draw a card. And I have the skeleton.
You're killing me, kid. All right. Hey, I finally got a keeper. I got Bigfoot.
Okay. Draw 1. I'm going to play this action. And it's draw 3 and play 2 of them. So I set my hand aside and I draw 3 cards and play 2 of them. And then I discard the last card, pick up my hand, and continue with my turn. So set a card and draw 3, 2, and 3. So now I play 2. I think I'm going to change the goal, play the Witch's Brew, and I can play another card. I think I'm going to play this one, action use what you take. Take a card at random from another player's hand and play it.
Alright, so here you go.
Take this one. So, new rule. No hand bonus. Start of turn event. If empty-handed, draw 3 cards before observing the current draw roll. So I'll put that one up there. That's that action taken care of. And I continue on with my turn.
But that was your play, so you would be done.
No, it says continue. After this one. It says, discard that last card, pick up your hand, and continue with your turn. So would I technically get another play? Or
no,
would that be my
because
play?
that was your one play.
That would be my play. Okay, wanted to make sure.
And this is kind of where some of the rules can get a little
Confusing.
Yeah. But you just got to remember, did you play a card?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you did. So that's kind of what
Alright.
what goes with that. All right. And I got to say, the artwork on these cards
They're
and some of the
pretty
things, they are really good. So I'm going to replace that goal
No.
with this new one that's called Fetching Spare Parts. So we need the Tombstone and the Lab Assistant. So we'll get rid of the Witch's
No.
Brew.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Draw a card. I had the Cauldron. I guess I'll play that though, a bit too late. Otherwise I would have won with that win condition.
That's, yeah, the game would have been really, really over
About
fast.
4 minutes long.
Okay. Oh, see, here's another one that's hilarious. Okay, I'm going to replace the goal with cereal mascots. So you can win with any two, either the Franken monster, the vampire, or the ghost.
I get
Do
it.
you know which the cereals are?
No.
It was Boo Berry,
Yeah.
Franken, or Count Chocula,
Yeah, I
and
don't know.
Frankenberry.
No, it was like Spooky Berry or something for the ghost. It's pink, I know that much. Draw a card.
I thought the ghost was blue. I
I
don't
thought
know.
Frankenstein was blue.
I don't know. Maybe it is.
You can comment if you know. We'll take them.
I was, I didn't get those as a child, so
I don't like them, so.
yeah. So we didn't buy them when you were a kid.
I still am a kid. My keeper, I'll play the vampire, so if the Frankenstein or the ghost comes up in my hand, I will win without win condition.
Yeah, this is not looking good.
That's how this game can change so quickly, depending on how the win condition changes what you have in your hand.
So we'll change that goal to it's just Mr. Withers in a scary mask. Oop.
Yeah.
I need the Franken monster and the teenage detectives. Jinkies.
Yep. Do I get a Scooby snack if I win that?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to play this new rule. It's keeper limit 4, so replace keeper limit. You can only have 4 keepers in play. Ugh.
Yeah, that's actually going to hurt you.
That is going to hurt me. I don't have any other cards I want to play, though. So, what do I
Yeah.
want to get rid of?
Don't ask me.
I'm thinking. Talking out loud here. To get rid of the bats. Hopefully that won't come back to bite me in the butt.
Bite you. I get it.
Ha ha.
All right.
That was punny.
Oh, that was bad. Okay, I'm going to play an action that says discard your choice of up to half of the new rule cards. So we've got 2 new rule cards. You know what? Let's get rid of this no hand bonus thing.
Okay. I think I'm going to change the goal to clean this place up. So I need the lab and the lab assistant.
Okay. Hey, here we go. I got another keeper. I got the laboratory.
So that's not good.
So put that with Bigfoot.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to play this action. It says the creature is still alive. If there are any monster keepers in the discard pile, choose one to place in front of you. If there are none, draw a card. And monster keepers are the one with the eyeball, so I get to pick a monster from the discard?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Who do I want? There isn't many, because I've only discarded one. Do I have to? I'll get rid of the witches and put the bats back in play.
So
There you go.
that's your turn.
Yep.
Draw a card here. All right. Here we go. New rule. Draw 5. So this is going to replace any draw rules, which we don't currently have. So I drew 1, so I'm going to draw 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we still only get to play 1, so that is my turn.
Okay. Draw. So I draw 5.
You get to draw 5, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to play this new rule. It says monster bonus. Take instant effect. Draw and play 1 extra card per turn if you have at least 1 monster keeper on the table in front of you. So that'll benefit
have
both
2,
of us. So I get to draw and play an extra card. So that was one card. So draw and play
And you
an
get to play an
extra.
extra, yeah.
Yep. Let's see. I think I'm going to play this action. Draw 2 and use them. So set aside your hand and draw 2 cards, play them in any order you choose, and pick up your hand and continue your turn. So draw 2. And I have Frankenstein's monster, but I can only keep 4, so I think I'm going to get rid of the bats again. So I'll have Frankie. And then action, everyone gets 1. Set your hand aside, count the number of players in the game, including yourself, so 2. Draw that number of cards, and every player, number of cards, and give every player 1 card. So,
Okay. So draw 2 cards and give me a card, and you get to keep a card.
you can have that one. Okay, so that was my turn.
All right, so I'm going to draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you actually do 2 turns? Or
It said to do another turn in that one of my actions.
oh, okay. So you've already
So yeah, I've done my turn
done. Okay.
completely.
All right. Well, I'm going to help this along. I think I'm going to play 4. So
Okay.
do we have any play rules there? Nope.
Nope.
So play 4 cards. If you
That
have
should
fewer
help.
than that, play all your cards.
All right.
So put that there. So that's 1. So I have 3 plays left.
Okay.
I'm going to put another new rule out called double agenda. And this takes effect immediately. This card allows you to have 2 goals out instead of just 1.
All right.
So I'm going to put that one up there. And for my other goal here, I am going to play I was working in my lab. I need the mad scientist and the laboratory, which I already have the laboratory, so just need the mad scientist or the lab assistant right now.
Right.
So
And that has to
was,
be in your hand, right? It is.
has to be my keeper.
Yes.
I have to have it down on the
I
table.
want to make sure.
So that was 1, 2,
3. So you have another one.
3, and I have 1 left.
Yep. What you want to play?
Oh, I have the Mummy, or as we like to call him, Emotep. Emotep.
Okay, so my turn. Draw 5. Ooh. I have a big hand now. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, and I get to play 4. I think I'm going to play this keeper, the mad scientist, and since I can only have 4, I'll get rid of Dracula there. And since we can have 2 goals, I'm going to get rid of this one and play It's Alive, which means you have to have the mad scientist and Frankenmonster, which I do, so I win.
Good job, Megan.
Yep.
And folks, that's how fast this game plays.
Mhm.
A lot of times when we play, we'll play best, 2 out of 3,
Yeah.
or even more. But now these cards are really cool. I mean, they have all the classic monsters. The only thing that's really different about this compared to most of the other versions of Fluxx, they have what's called a creeper card, and those cards attach themselves to certain keepers, and you can't win if you have a creeper in front of you. So this is more of a basic version. For those of you that are maybe just getting into playing Fluxx, you might want this. If you like monsters, and especially this time of year with Halloween, this is a great little filler game to pick up. And,
Yeah.
and it's just obviously dripping with the theme. So, all right, so we're going to keep moving on with our Halloween / scary movie. See what I did there? Slash. I almost said movies though. Games, scary games. So we hope you like this one, and as always, if you like our channel and you want to follow the rest of our videos, click that little icon up there in the corner and subscribe to our channel, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.